What's up YouTube, it's your boy Tits here, and today we're going to take a look at one of the dojo weapons, the Acrid. Sorry I haven't got this out to you a little bit sooner. Just been really busy, there's so much new stuff coming out. The resources used to were just way too high until they got lowered too, so it took a while for our clan to get everything built. Because we just have a 30-man clan. Obviously now it's like instantly. So I'm not going to get too detailed with this weapon. I'll show some gameplay here, and then I will jump right into the build breakdown. This weapon's been out long enough and has had so much hype, just popularity, that you should really know a lot about it. Pretty much all you need to know is it's a damage over time weapon. It kind of shoots like a dart at him, which does really good damage. I'll show you here. If you shoot him once, even with full shields, it took more than half his health away. I got someone without shields. Here, we'll throw a Bastille down. So this guy don't have shields. Alright, so it took away half his health. That's because, it only starts with 25 damage, but it doesn't even take a second. A little over a second, and then it drains all their health. Even these high-level Grenier, I only got to shoot them once, and then they're dead. The damage over time just kills them. And it's really nice because once you learn how many shots it takes to kill them, you can just shoot them once and move on. Or, you can just shoot really fast twice and kill them instantly. I gotta watch out. I don't know if I got revives on this guy. It is poison damage, so it is armor ignore, by the way, making this really good against the ancients and Grenier. Despair might still be a little bit better though for the Corpus and Grenier because it is just so good. Like, I know I can one-shot these guys easily with Despair, so I guess technically, Despair might still, have a little bit more DPS than the Acrid here, at least for Corpus and Grenier. But this weapon is just so damaging, so powerful. It's up there with the Despair, definitely in the top 2 for secondaries. And for Infested, considering the Despair aren't really great at all for Infested, losing half their damage because of the AP base damage, I would definitely, take the Acrid for Infested. You hear him? Hey, leave my mother out of this. Dude, I love it, the new Grenier voices. I really like using this weapon with a full gunslinger too. The darts are not really, they're not that slow, but they're a little bit. And it does so much damage. It's fine putting a gunslinger on, instead of maybe another, because we have the ice storm on, but instead of putting another full ice mod on, I would definitely recommend just putting a gunslinger on instead. It's gonna up your DPS anyways, but you're doing plenty of damage, so I wouldn't worry about, not putting another damage mod on. They're all dead except the heavy gunner. Love this weapon. Really cool animation too when they die. They just get straight melted. Like using miasma with Saren. We'll go ahead and jump into the build breakdown here in a second. Ever since they fixed the stacking too on this weapon, I think it was Hornet Strike was one of them. Some of the elemental mods, I'm pretty sure they didn't they didn't stack with the damage over time, the poison damage. So that really brought the weapon down a lot. But once they fixed that, that's when everybody started talking about the Acrid. I think that's enough gameplay here. We'll jump right into some builds here, how to mod it. Alright guys, let's go ahead and check out my build here for my Acrid. You've seen it with the Grenier gameplay there. It's the same exact build. You're going to want to have Barrel Diffusion on, up to 100%, one from the top, Convulsion up all the way, Expel Grenier up all the way, Hornet Strike up 2 from the top, Ice Storm all the way, Gunslinger all the way. Only differences for other factions is Corpus, switch out Expel Grenier with Expel Corpus. That's it. And for Infested, switch out Expel Grenier for Expel Infested. And switch out Convulsion with a Heated Charge. And that's it. And that's it for all the factions. Real simple build. Just in case you're new to the game, Expel Grenier is a new mod that came out in Update 9. It's a Bane mod. It's in the new. You find it in the new voids. It's awesome. You can find it also out of the new voids, but it's way more rare. It's a great mod that doesn't just give you more base damage. It gives you base damage, so therefore your elemental mod's damage goes up, everything goes up. So you just switch it out per faction. Really good mod. Ice Storm being the other new mod in this build, which is a dual stat mod. You find in Nightmare mode, and it's not going to be, better than the Ice mod that costs 9 points and gives you 60% freeze damage. It's not going to be better than that for all weapons, but for a weapon like the Acrid with a lower magazine clip, this is a time where it's definitely going to help out. Be more beneficial to put on an Ice Storm and get them extra rounds. Definitely going to help out, especially mainly when you have a lot more enemies. And that's pretty much it. It's pretty simple for all different factions. Oh, one more thing. If you can afford taking Hornet Strike all the way up, do it. And take 2 out of Gunslinger. You'll still have a really fast fire rate. And yes, I would recommend the Gunslinger over AP for Grenier, or over, a full ice, for Corpus and, well, for anything, Corpus, Grenier, Infested, but instead of putting those on, the Gunslinger, because the only drawback of the Acrid really is a little bit slower of a fire rate, and it's going to be more beneficial to use a full Gunslinger. I would definitely recommend this, especially for multiple enemies. That's a definite. The Gunslinger is going to be better. So this is definitely your best all-around build. Alright guys, hope that helped you out here, these 3 different builds. Please comment, like, subscribe, and I will catch you guys later.